Hey guys, it's Chloe, and today I am here with a brand new video. So today I am here with a non-spoiler book review of The Vampires Next Door by Elle, Klass. Now, before I get started, I do need to let you guys know that this video is being sponsored by Elle, Klass. Even though she is sponsoring this video, that in no way affects my opinion of this book. All opinions are honest and my own. So I actually just finished this book a couple of hours ago. I had started this book. It's pretty short. It's 196 pages. So when I got it in the mail, I was like, yeah, I can totally get this done really fast. So I read like 30 pages, and then I ended up setting it down for like a week or two, and I didn't know why. And then I picked it back up, and I took it with me on my trip to Sarasota, and I got like super far into the book before we went to bed, and on the way home, I read a ton more, and then I ended up finishing it. I didn't know what to expect out of it because vampires are kind of thing where it's like as soon as you think vampire, you think like Twilight. But I actually ended up enjoying this book. I give it 4 stars personally, and this is just my opinion. I am not a fan of the cover, but the cover, it's not the cover, it's the insides that matter, and the insides are really good. This is the first book in a series. There's a second book out that came out this year called The Monsters Upstairs. And this book is actually set in my home state of Florida. It's set in St. Augustine, way up north from me, and I've been to St. Augustine before, so I'm glad I was able to visualize the setting. This book is about a girl named Allison, and she is a big reader, and she just recently moved to St. Augustine from Virginia, and her parents got a divorce, so she went with her mom to St. Augustine when she got a really good job opportunity. Well, she has these neighbors in her apartment complex that are constantly partying every single night. And she doesn't know what's going on. So she's trying to figure out the mystery of her neighbors. In the meantime, she meets this guy who lives across the hallway in their apartment, and his name is Rodham. Together, they discover this glowing green amulet, and they have to figure out what it means and what it does, and at the same time, they're discovering all these supernatural creatures. And also, Allison has a bit of a crush on Rodham. There's a love interest in the middle of all this crazy supernatural stuff. So like I said, I didn't know what to expect because vampires, when you think of it, you think Twilight. Twilight, a couple years ago, kind of just set the stone for vampires, and I haven't really seen a lot of vampire novels and books lately in YA. And while I don't really enjoy the cover of this book that much, I really enjoyed it. I looked past the cover and I was reading it, and at first I was hesitant. I was just like, I don't know, like for the first like 20 pages, and then I really ended up enjoying it. I think if you're looking for something fresh and interesting with vampires, I think this is a good way to go. I found it very refreshing, especially because I was a huge Twilight fan, so I find it very refreshing and sort of a different take on the vampire aspect and just the whole supernatural aspect in general. If you're a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, this is probably a really good book for you. Also, if you just like supernatural in general, I think this is a good idea, a good book for you to read. As far as the sequel is concerned, I don't think it directly follows our main character Allison. I think it follows a different main character, but still has characters from the first book in it. I'll just have to wait and see until I get to that book. Guys, if you like vampires or just the supernatural in general, definitely pick this up. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. 4 stars. I just enjoyed the refreshing take on the supernatural, and especially in the summertime when I read a ton of contemporary, and just reading this paranormal supernatural book was just fantastic. So guys, that is all I have for this review video today. I hope you guys pick up this book. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you'd like behind the scenes look at my life, you can check out my vlog channel, Chloessence. And if you'd like to see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so click subscribe so you can be updated for when I post those. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!